You're live.
All right. I'll be right back. I got to run a quick errand with my wife. I'll be back. She's been waiting for me. I'll be right back.
Hey, get out of here.
All right, let me go invite Sanchito real quick.
Right on.
Participants. Looks like we got to wait for Jose to come back before we launch the topic.
No, he's firing. The guy that's singing my 40th birthday
Oh,
song today.
Maynard is, huh?
Yeah.
Dang. That's the end of Disney right there. He was the last beating heart in that company. Goodbye, Disney.
Can you please pass the Maynard?
What's his last name? Smith? It's up there.
Yes.
Yeah, Maynard Smith is a famous cast member who often worked the Tiki Room.
Or the Haunted Mansion.
Or the Haunted Mansion. Very personal guy, would get into character and everything like that. Fantastic dude, and pretty much the last of the old guard at that company. And with his retirement, any last vestige of hope that there might have been in the Walt Disney Company has disappeared.
What happened? What are you talking about?
A legendary cast member by the name of Maynard Smith has retired or is retiring.
He's retiring this year.
He's famous for working on attractions like the Tiki Room and the Haunted Mansion. He would always get into character, very guest friendly, a dynamite guy. We ran into him several times.
We normally ran into him at the Haunted Mansion, but then for my 40th birthday, he sang me a birthday song. And
What was his last name?
Smith.
Maynard Smith. Anyway, he's like the last of the old guard, like cast members that actually work inside the park, at least to my knowledge. And I think with his departure, that's the last of old Disney. Now we get new woke Disney forever. Woke for life.
Hey, there's Dexar.
You see what's going on? That they're going to be trying to boycott Disney because they're not woke enough.
Yeah, who cares?
which I found to be crazy.
Let them eat each other. I'm good
How
with
much
it.
more woke do you have to be? Fuck.
I don't know.
There's no leading edge on that. So the minute that you're as woke as you need to be tomorrow, you will be too far behind.
They said it's like a constant retreat. Like if you're like, as time progresses or regresses, depending on what side of the line you're on, one side's always pushing further and further, trying to get us closer and closer and closer to accepting pedophiles.
Mm-hmm.
And every time you give up, if you give up an inch every day, you can fool yourself into thinking that into going to bed at night. But time goes by and you're like, hey, how did I give up 3 miles? And the answer is I did it an inch at a time. So
right. Well, we were promised that none of this was coming in the early 90s, and yet everything that we were promised has come to pass. So, and we should have known, everybody said, that's a slippery slope argument. Those things aren't true. And yet here we are. And everybody has to remember there's a reason why there's a plus at the end of it. You have to ask yourself the question, what's included in the plus? And the answer is everything.
Down, honey.
Everything. No, look, the solution is to never cave in, to never apologize, and to never back down. What did the captain in the Galaxy Quest say? What's his line?
Never give up.
Never give up.
never
surrender.
And they said
Galaxy
something about
Quest
launching
is
torpedoes
good.
after that too. So I'm gonna take that for a grain of salt there.
Red razor's full, green laser's full spread of photon torpedoes, and call it a wrap.
Galaxy Quest was good
Yeah, that's a dope movie. We got to get that on the list.
for sure. I like that one. I also liked that McFarlane kind of thing that he was doing. That was a kind of a Star Trek like spin-off show.
The Orville.
The Orville. Orville was
Yeah,
good.
yeah. I've been meaning to see that. I've heard lots of really, like, everybody who's a Star Trek fan, like old school Star Trek fan, loves Orville and hates like Star Trek Discovery and Picard and all that stuff.
I've
They
never
hate
watched. I've never watched those new ones. And the crazy thing was that, I was a really big Star Trek fan. I want to say, but once Jar Jar Abrams got a hold of it, I wasn't really watching anymore.
Well, let's talk about that for a second. So I know that there's a lot of Star Trek fans that hate the J.J. Abrams stuff. And I'm not a big fan of his third movie in that series, but I did like the first two. And my thing is like, since Star Trek already has built into its universe the idea of the multiverse, you had Mirror Universe back in the old school series, and it even made an appearance, I think, in Next Generation, if I remember correctly.
When Spock has cool goatee.
Yeah, man. When Spock's got the goatee, watch out. He's a brutal bastard. So you have this already built into the universe. On what ground do you object to J.J. Abrams' story? You can't.
Is it to the ground? Is it to the story? No, it has nothing to do with that. It's that I watch Star Wars for Star Wars like stuff.
Sure.
And I would turn to Star Trek to be able to sit down and think about stuff and think about the future and be more cerebral with what was going on with those things. Sure. And they tried to take Star Trek and make it into Star Wars. And it was like Fast and the Furious in outer space. And it didn't have anything to do with them, Cumberbatch being Khan or anything, or the like. I was okay with the recasts of the new people. I thought that Zachary Quinto was a brilliant Spock. I thought Chris Pine was okay as Captain Kirk. I'm not a big fan of him as a person, but in the role, I was okay with him doing with who they cast and the direction they went with that. I just didn't like the fact that it didn't have the heart that the things that Gene Roddenberry was attached to had. And I think that the further you get away from him, it's like, okay, he had his dream, and then the people who were in his immediate circle when he was gone, they still knew him well enough to pull his dream off. But then when those people are not involved and you got the next generation of that, it's gone. That the soul, it's gone from it. So you could say, oh, we're in space.
Sure. So I agree with you about the tone of the J.J. Abrams Star Trek movies. My thing is that because like I said, the universe already has those elements built into it. Why can there not be an alternate universe of Trek where it is more like Fast and the Furious rather than the classic Trek? I just don't see how you would object to that. Maybe you don't care for the alternate universe. I don't object
to it. I just don't like it. I don't like.
You can't call it not Trek though. That's the problem, is because there's alternate realities built into the system. You can't get away from it now.
Yeah, did I say not Trek?
Well, I think that was implied. I don't know that you said that specifically, but
okay. Yeah, no. I mean, I just didn't. I did. Somebody could argue that with Star Wars because on one of the cartoons they had alternative time travel realities in it too, and you can cop out with that. But I just don't think that I don't think it held the soul. I don't think it held the soul.
So the thing, I've heard that about Star Wars too. I haven't seen that particular cartoon episode where that thing happens, but my thing with Star Wars is that if you're going to make the argument, it's happened one time and in a certain circumstance, whereas in Star Trek it happens all over the place. It happened in the original series. It happened in the movies. It happened in Next Gen. They're traveling through time and doing alternate universe stuff constantly. So it's like a natural part of the storyline. In Star Wars, it's like a Hail Mary pass. You know what I'm saying?
I reckon.
So that's just my thought on the matter, because I can understand not liking the tone of of the J.J. Abrams stuff, but I don't know how you exclude it from the entirety of the Star Trek franchise.
I don't think I would exclude it. I mean, it happened. It is what it is.
Yeah.
I just don't think. I think that when I go to Star Wars for Star Wars, and I would like to go to Star Trek for Star Trek, and it doesn't seem like I can go to Star Trek for Star Trek anymore.
Fair enough.
But I can go to Galaxy Quest
Or the Orville.
or the Orville. What's going on, Havoc?
Hey, what's going on, everybody?
Living the dream, man.
You recovered from yesterday, man?
Man, I felt really tired when I went to work today in the morning. Well, I had to wake up at 5 and I didn't get home till late. Only I got home at almost close to midnight.
What happened yesterday?
Hanged out with Nando Knight, the homie. And yeah. It was a
He
long
lives
trip.
out in like Marietta or something. So it was a bit of a drive for all of us.
Yeah, it was a long drive. That Jose drove the first half, and then I had to drive home from Santa Ana back to my house and go to
Well,
work.
At least you didn't fall asleep on the way home.
I took a little nap when Jose was driving, so that helped.
Oh.
That helped a lot. So yeah,
Is your picture Anakin Skywalker?
yeah, screaming
It is.
when he's
Okay.
burning up.
Yeah.
That's like the moment that his dick burns off, right?
Yeah,
Pretty
Yeah, he
brutal
said-
picture, man.
yeah. He's in really bad pain right now, right there in that picture, right there. But yeah, it was fun. We got pretty toasted at the end.
Be toasted at the end.
Yeah. That's what we heard.
Yeah, yeah. The talk was getting heavy, and next thing you know, I'm buying stuff, and
Oh
I was
yeah,
like,
we
what's
bought
good?
things, huh?
We were buying stuff out of nowhere. Yeah, next thing you know, Nanda was selling some of his stuff, the statues, and I got the Batmobile already built. I bought it. Yeah, we were all drunk.
Oh, Nando was selling his. You had to get Nando drunk in order for him to start selling his stuff to you. Wait, what'd you walk away with, Isaac?
I walked away
Oh.
with 2 Mesco figures.
You took the Mezcos?
Jose took 2 other ones too.
Oh, jeez.
Dang.
And I got because I was gonna buy that Batmobile, the Lego one, the new one, and he was gonna get me one. But at the end of the night, he saw. I already have it built. Here you go. Okay, so I just bought it.
It's a good thing we left, honey. Otherwise, I would have come home with stuff.
Yeah, we were pretty. Except for Jose because he was driving, but the rest of us were pretty up there.
Us and the kids,
Oh, and the kids, yeah. Jose because he was driving.
we
but
got pretty sloshed. Good times.
He had some good
Good
Japanese
times.
whiskey. I'll give him that.
The Centauri.
Yeah. I was surprised. I thought that whiskey was uniquely an American thing, but like friggin' Nintendo, the Japanese nailed it on the whiskey.
Oh, they're
There's a
good
better-
whiskey.
They have a better one.
Yeah,
Craftsmanship out of there, man, for sure.
they have some good whiskey. I used to have had the good stuff. Well, not that long ago. Hard to come by.
Have to bring it to the Christmas party this year.
Yeah, we'll try to keep our eyes out because when they show up at work, they fly. It's hard to get them.
Oh, they come into Costco, huh?
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to buy them outside of Costco because I'm looking at paying double the price.
Right. What's it run you?
Prices are ridiculous right now, man.
So it's $60 for the bottle at Costco, but outside of Costco, it's $120.
Okay.
I was at a liquor store once and I saw it in the top shelf and I was like, how much is that Hibiki? And they're like 120. I went, go fuck yourself. Because I'll do 110. And I was like, still, go fuck yourself. I could get it at work I could buy 2 for that price. So
Yeah,
yeah,
some good stuff.
All right, so our main topic for today, I think I'm gonna hold on until Jose comes back, or at least for a little bit longer.
don't throw it out yet because then people are gonna start saying stuff in the comments.
I'm not gonna say it. I'm not
You're
gonna
gonna say Liz stole their idea.
Yeah.
Are we live yet or no?
Yeah,
I
we're
wasn't
live.
even
we're
looking
live.
at.
Oh,
I wasn't
okay.
even looking at the things.
The
I'm like,
cat?
bro, I wasn't even looking at the list.
So,
No, you stole my
Even when he
idea.
told me that, I was like, okay.
but yeah, so shout out to Nando Night. Thank you, brother,
Yeah.
for the great day. It was fun. Thank you for getting me drunk and almost crying out there with your wife. So thanks.
Yeah, we had
Yeah.
a good time out there. You cooked up some decent barbecue, and even though you're my wife,
Decent barbecue.
even though you're my wife's drug dealer, I'm gonna let it pass.
It's okay.
There's so many inside things happening that I feel like
Nando-
Anakin's at the
Nando
volcano
brings
with
me
his
my
dick burning
Lego.
off.
Josh sees like a Lego bag at the store. He's like, "Did that SOB come in today? Did he bring you more stuff?" He gets all mad and he comes across the.
The first time I met him was at that
Near mint.
the near mint con, and I went to shake his hand, and he shook my hand, and I grabbed him and I pulled him close, and I said, "Stop giving Legos to my wife."
But yeah, but then the next Friday I had that's when I got my two
Oh god.
Yeah,
two big
that's-
boxes.
And then when he messaged you and he was like, "Oh, Josh is gonna be even more mad when he sees what I bring for you next week."
That's right. There were smaller ones this time. They were these
Big
ginormous.
frick. Yeah, and he's
And
trying.
one
He's trying
was
to.
for you.
I know he's trying to bribe me with Legos, and I'm like, I'm not 12.
One was for you. You enjoyed that. You enjoyed the.
I got
architecture
that
ones.
other set so that you and I could build it together, like a nice, husband and wife quality time sort of thing. I didn't buy it because I actually like it.
Whatever. You say
Right.
that, but that's not true.
Just like how he hated the cats.
Yeah. You tell him, Isaac.
I still maintain that I could live a long and happy life with 0 pets.
Same.
Not studies show that you'll live a longer and happier life with them than without them.
I'd like to
I
see
hate
these
cats.
We know you told us earlier on the other video how much you hate pussy.
Let me bring up a cat. I hate cats. It's okay.
So speaking,
I
I know
like pets. I like pets.
Well, you have a zoo with your whole family. You've got 4 kids. That's
He has
like
monkeys. He has monkeys at
that's
home.
like having a that's like having 2 pets.
He's got a
Four
he's got a
pets.
big
That's
he's
like
got
a
a
half
big
a
sloth in
soccer
one of
team
the
over there.
rooms.
So I know, Nate, that these main topics that you're going over have to do with like numbered lists and stuff like that, because that's kind of like the hotness on the YouTubes right now. I was wondering if you get any of your inspiration from that YouTube guy Simon Whistler.
Never heard of them.
Never heard of him? So-
YouTube. I can tell you what the main influencers that I have been influenced by, but I've never heard of Simon Whistler.
Well, that's a little surprising because Simon Whistler has like a dozen channels. He does stuff like mega projects, side projects, top 10s, Brain Blaze, Decoding the Unknown, Into the Shadows, biographics. This guy
It's all history stuff.
he creates content like a madman. He must be putting out like 6 or 7 videos a day. He's got like a whole staff. Each one of his channels has hundreds of thousands of subscribers, maybe even millions. Obviously it's like his job, and he's putting out content constantly. And I watch his stuff all the time, but I've noticed that a lot of his channels have like top 10 stuff going on, or top 5s and things like that. And so it's interesting I was thinking, like, I wonder if Nate's taken any hot tips from him.
Well, the top 10 for us here, as you saw last week, I mean, there's times when the hour and a half to 2 hours that we spend with each other, if we don't really have too much to talk about, that shit can drag like crazy. And then we talk about Batman villains, and we could have probably gone another hour. I mean, easily. And everybody was animated and everyone was excited. So, I was just trying to, and then when you look at the actual channel, the things outside of our serial shows, I don't mean like Lucky Charms, I mean like the stuff that's coming out on a continual basis, like that you can count that this will be on Monday, this will be on Wednesday, and this will be on Friday. The stuff outside of that, the top 10 shows, or they weren't even necessarily supposed to be like necessarily like top 10 Batman things, but they were more like how-to videos or tips, 5 tips and things like that. Those ones were the heaviest hitting videos that we have. They're pulling in the most subs. And one of the big hitters, it crossed over, it became more than a year old. And once that one dropped off from the year old, I think it stopped counting some of the viewers that we had. And that push that we're trying to do to get to over 4,000 watch hours so that we can reach that goal of being monetized, we were climbing towards it, and all of a sudden the hours started rolling back on it. So it kind of gave me a kick in the keister, like, shit, I got to try to put out one of these ones. I got to try to strike gold again, like I did with those, like I think there was 3 of them that I put out in a 6-month period that they all did really well. So I'm like, man, if I could take just like last week, we had the live stream, and then I was able to snatch 2 clips out of the live stream and create 3 shows, and then there was the talking, the late to the party. So I mean, we sit down at one time for 2 hours, and I was able to pull 4 shows out of it, just through making clips and editing it. It can work out well, and I can try to increase our output and still try to check the boxes of the style of shows that I have released previously that were kind of heavy hitters that were pulling in more views and whatnot. Like if we look at, I did a top 5 not too long ago. Let me look. That was in the regular scheme. It was the one I had filmed the voiceover for it when I had COVID, and I just put it together when my family was trying to give me guilt because I didn't want to watch kids shows. Top 5 ways to sell your comic books. Top 5 ways to sell your comic books. I dropped it 9 days ago, and that one's got 194 views. And which isn't like, oh, it's not killing the world or whatever, but it's got more views than Batman villains, obscure Batman villains, Red Dawn, Comic Cave, all added together times 4. So those, so I'm hoping that I can replicate the views that we get, at least in that form. And then maybe if we get some of these top 10 ones, I can stick them into that playlist. And then the people who are subbing, because those ones are also grabbing the most subscriptions as well. So if I can try to feed that lane a little bit with something off of here, then I mean, why not? And plus, like I said, our engagement on the top tens, it's off the chain. It's going well. You know, and what the hell? I'd be wanting to take some. You know, this is a good spot for people to give us ideas on some top fives. You know, we can bank them. I don't want to like when Jose tried to go into the top 5 Batman team ups or the top Batman team ups. Like I don't want to go off on the tangents while we're in the middle of one, but I'd certainly entertain doing 2 or 3 in a sitting if we don't go too long on one topic. I like the haircuts one though. I don't want to talk too much about that right now, but I think that'll be an interesting conversation, especially if we get Isaac. If we can get him, he doesn't always do it, but if we can get him on running on all cylinders of goofiness, it's good.
Where's Jose at?
He
I was
had
about
to-
message. I'm sending him a message right now.
Okay. Have you talked to Lego, Isaac?
No.
The daddy duties is a lot to do with two kids, 2 babies basically.
Yeah, I know.
Well, yeah, you know, you got 4. You got 4 or 5 now.
I've got 4.
4. Yeah.
All right, so let's see. Want to keep this going.
2 more
One-
weeks to one. Oh, go ahead. Sorry, brother. Go ahead.
You said that. I was gonna say WonderCon's coming.
Yeah.
We got any excitement going on that was for that?
I got
one,
my
Sanchez?
badge.
Got
Oh,
your
it's good.
badge.
My
Yeah, they
badge
slammed
came.
the door on me for the press pass.
My badge got sent today.
Awesome. I can't wait for it.
I'm hyped.
Finally, another actual big con. Basically, con season started already, so
Let's
can't-
go.
I can't wait. I can't wait to be walking around, checking out all the art, checking out some comic books, hanging out with the family.
Let's go.
I wonder what their precautions that they're gonna have in there to make sure. that
All
it's
precautions are going out
safe
the
for
window
everyone.
starting the 1st.
Mhm.
What's that mean?
California just announced that you no longer have to do any of that jumping through hoops bullshit.
Thank
It's
you, baby
California, though, right?
Jesus.
Aren't they gonna have some kind of city that's gonna be like, no, well, we're gonna still be scared.
Yeah, LA County, most likely.
Where's WonderCon taking place? Over at the Anaheim Convention Center?
Anaheim, yeah.
You want to read that, Isaac?
Oh, I don't remember where I read it at.
No,
Mhm.
Bree sent us a message, but you've been filling that lane nicely.
I'm in the middle of hold on. I was in the
Yeah,
middle of
it's
a message.
Yeah, it's gonna be 3 beautiful days of
I have a
comic
question. I
books.
found someone on Cameo that I'd like to have do a message for y'all. Would you guys air it on the show?
Oh, what about WonderCon?
I guess Isaac's saying that
I don't have my badge yet.
there's not going to be any requirements.
I have to get mine there because I
'Cause,
ordered after.
The government spontaneously decided that all of the current COVID cases aren't bad enough to have testing required.
Dude, how good is that saga cover, Isaac? Sorry, I know we were talking about it.
So how would you guys feel? Would you allow that, Nate?
And that Philadelphia.
What are you talking
What
about?
is that?
Cameo. Bree said.
I read what you said, but I don't even know what that means.
So Cameo is basically you pay celebrities make these pre-made videos for you. I'll be like, hey Nate, this is Tori Spelling saying happy birthday to my biggest fan. Like that.
Well, you
Actually, my
pronounced
birthday
Tori
tomorrow.
Spelling, huh?
Had to go with
Wow.
90s, bro. 90210.
Wow.
You mean kind of like what I've been doing for Collection Connection for like 10 years already? The
No,
artists,
Y-
No.
you have to
Something
pay
different.
them. You have to pay them, right?
these you have to pay, yeah. And she wants to know if you would air it, if she did one for us.
Yeah,
If who would?
There you go, Bree.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Wait, Bree's in the chat. Wait, how come I can't?
Send it to Isaac. Send it to Isaac. If they're famous enough and they talk about how awesome Collection Connection is, I'll put it as a bumper on all kinds of shit. I've done it before. Got Chris Claremont saying, collect, connect, collect.
Oh, I
Bloody
remember that.
hell.
It's gonna be a surprise.
Cool. Do it. Do it. Do it.
That would be a good idea, actually. If it didn't cost too much, have like
Explain.
Napoleon Dynamite do a bumper at the beginning of our late to the party for Napoleon Dynamite. Collection Connection's awesome. And then the review comes afterwards, and we all say that this movie sucked.
Do it.
I didn't say the movie sucks.
No, I'm just, it's hypotheticals,
What are we
dude.
talking about? What were we talking about?
Don't
Trying
put
to be
words
nosy.
in my mouth.
What is in your mouth?
Ice cream.
Oh, good stuff.
Damn it, Isaac. I want
Who's-
ice cream.
Moose tracks.
You know, Isaac has to have something on his mouth all the time.
That's so good.
I just discovered it. My wife gave me some the other day, and I was like, "What is this?"
John Steiner,
Respect.
his buddy
So
got
is,
an awesome Scott
fish
Ian
food.
one. Is it Anthrax? Scott Ian, right? Anthrax?
Yeah.
Oh man, I love Anthrax.
I once sent it to my buddy in the mail.
Be careful, man. You're gonna get Josh flagged.
I'm already flagged. The stream is always on the verge of being taken down just because.
American flag.
That's right.
We'll
Yeah.
have to go get tested. It's still on the WonderCon site. Says that you still have to be tested and
Really?
a mask and all that stuff.
Stupid assholes.
That's that they updated it on this 17th. So
Stupid fucking assholes.
they updated. That was the 17th of February. But yes, maybe they'll update it even after.
Yeah, like that. Me and you like the same thing, Steve.
What?
Me and you like that Alexa Bliss post that she just did.
Oh,
Nice.
she was so hot.
You know, it's moments like
You
that.
didn't
The way you
sound
say
right.
that I'm glad that we don't see your face. I'm just saying.
You see it right there. Look, you see my face right now, right there.
Is that
Oh.
what
See, because like Nate said, his dick is burning right there. So like,
Oh, Darth.
I missed that part.
Juliet, come here, honey.
Oh my goodness.
Come here. Give me a kiss. Happy birthday.
Any word from Vargas yet?
I don't think Jose's coming back. He's like, I'm out. I'm not coming back.
what was he doing?
He said he had to go run an errand with his wife.
That's exactly
shit.
what he's doing.
I'll give him a few more minutes. So what, anybody got any top fivers for next week? Or top whatevers for next week? Did you guys see the Batman ones that I put out?
Top 5 chick fights, because we know Nate doesn't like chicks that fight.
True. These are facts.
Oh man.
Well, what's coming out this week that we can comic wise that we can like or next is it this week? No, next week.
What?
What's coming out next week? Favorite Power Ranger villains.
Power Rangers, man. You know, here there's a topic.
There's one that
All right.
Power Rangers.
You guys
versus
are
Kung
old
Fu
enough.
Comes out this week.
Josh and Liz, you guys are old enough to have seen, let's see, Battle of the Planets, G-Force. You remember those?
Yeah.
Sure.
And Voltron.
Yeah.
I have always
Robotech.
thought Robotech. Yeah. There you go. I've always thought that Power Rangers. I've always called it a shitty Voltron knockoff. What's the appeal to the Xers of people that have to use their hands when they talk? We're going to transform into.
Because one was cartoons and one was it's real, like it's practical.
Live action.
Yeah, live action.
Yeah, where they stole the scenes from. They just shot. You know how it was done, right?
Yeah,
They
no,
stole
I
the
know.
scenes
I
and
watched
the
the whole
robots and-
special. There's a whole special on that where, is it the? I think it was part of the Toys That Made Us. There's a Power Ranger episode about the toys, and it explains like how Saban, whatever the hell, he got that property and how they used it and how that. Yeah, I know that it was filmed over there with the express purpose of them filling in the gaps over here with American actors.
That's a good one, John. Top 10
So-
non-powered superheroes. Put that down somewhere. You're going.
But there were actual
Top
kids,
5 non-powered
kids and people
superheroes?
that you could meet. Their actors you could
Man.
see and relate to. There you go.
So non-powered, does that just means within human ability, right?
Yeah.
Man,
So that means
Iron
Captain
Man.
America for Josh.
But he has
there's
he has the super soldier serum.
Yeah, I get
Yeah,
the
but
soldier serum.
save
but
it for
he's
the
not-
show. Save it for the show. We'll shelve that one.
I want
You don't wanna
that
have
Eagly
that,
Pop, Sanchez. I
man.
want that Eagly Pop.
And me too.
I
Didn't you
have them on
pre-order
order.
it?
Okay,
Yep,
save
I
me
have them on
one.
order.
Save me one. I want
You
one,
didn't,
please.
you didn't pre-order the Amazon one?
I did.
No,
You can have two.
I just got the
I'm
regular.
gonna have two. I'm gonna have one open and one for myself.
Why you
In my
got pops
closet.
on my shit, dude?
Hey, this is
Just to
Iggy,
put
bro.
that on the dashboard of the
I
car.
like Eagle.
Nope.
I don't like
This
pops.
is Iggy right here. Come on. With
It's
the
Eagly.
flag. Look at that. He's holding the flag,
If you
bro.
take that out of, even if you don't, you could just take that's patriotic, right? You could just take it out of the box. Nobody will know
No.
it's Eagly.
I don't even like America anymore.
Okay. What is that?
I'm just gonna
Yeah,
hold a
bug.
pop with my face the whole rest of the time.
I just filled out my Kingdom Hearts collection. I guess I could go get some of those that I haven't.
Yeah,
brought
do
home
it.
yet.
Let's all have a pop on us. Get him a Captain America pop, please.
No.
Put one next to his head.
I have one. But Iggy, hey, look at that. He has a flag. Come on. That's a beautiful pop right there.
Don't forget to bring the towel.
Oh, I love that character right there.
I don't want it.
There you go.
Oh, yes.
Oh my gosh, we got all the dinosaurs. When did we get those in? Remember the Not the Mama?
Yeah.
We got all those in, the whole family.
I need that tally, John said.
Yeah. Hey guys, wanna get high?
Hey, want to get high? That's it. That's the sound of Funky Town. Funky Town.
Yeah, but
I-
in Tally,
I-
does he have like bloodshot eyes? Because there's that version
No.
too.
I should open it up and make his eyes bloodshot, though. There's a few little squiggly lines.
What are you doing?
I also found my Vengeance Marvel Legend.
What are we looking at?
Pops.
I mean, I can
What do you-
control the screen, so
I
Bring
like
'em
that
on.
dude's face.
I still have your pops here, Isaac, those Batman ones. Or that
I'm more
Batman
than-
one and the
I was like,
Donatellos.
More than one?
Or is it the Raphael? I think it's
I think there was
Donatello.
one of each.
There's the color and the black and white of
Yeah,
Donatello.
shit. I need to pick those
And then I
up.
think for Batman, it was just the one.
Yeah.
Is it for the new Batman movie or?
Yeah.
Yeah. I put the whole set on hold for you. You need to pick it up.
Oh, you bastard!
Yeah, you didn't come in time, so Isaac bought them instead. I have two that have some crunched corners I can sell to you real cheap.
I might
Catwoman
just buy.
and the bike.
I might just buy one of those cheap ones and just take it out of the box.
Well, yeah, I'd open it because the box is crunched on the one side.
Oh,
It was
Nate's
John's
ready,
favorite.
Nate's ready to destroy the earth. Y'all feeling to destroy the earth.
Y'all
Yes.
finna destroy the earth.
I like my Sora as the Lion King.
These guys
Yeah.
made cool thumbnails, but
These aren't bobbleheads though.
I did have a Randy Marsh pop, but I sold it.
Oh no!
I wish I
John's
would have
all
bought the
sad.
Lord one. That one was a good one.
the Lord one.
I think there was one. I think it was a custom that somebody made.
Oh,
John wants the one where he's on the toilet. Hot, 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 hot,
Hot, hot, hot, hot, hot. Yo, what have you been eating? You know, P.F. Chang's healthy stuff.
Sharon, you gotta come see this.
Sharon, Dad, bring your dad a beer. I'm sick. I'm an alcoholic.
What's the other one? They
It's
got
when he
all
gets
like
the
testicular cancer.
Yeah, he gets
and
the
they were-
big ball so he could buy medical marijuana.
Yeah,
He
so they
with a
kept their testicles all big.
And he's
And they're
like,
usually, remember as a
Jamin.
kid, there's those bouncy balls that you would like jump on.
Oh
That's
yeah,
what they're- it's like those little sack-
and
It
they're all
was
bouncing
so
around South Park,
funny.
and they're all laughing, dude. Oh, that was a good one. I was telling my daughter about South Park today, and I was telling her how funny it was.
I have you seen those end of the month or beginning of next month the South Park shoes, the Adidas?
Man, fuck those Adidas, man. I couldn't even get the tally ones. If I didn't get the tally, I'm not gonna get the rest.
It's like I'm getting nothing.
They're all coming out in a week or so.
The tally ones have been out already. They're not gonna re-release those. It's just to show you that that's a part of the line.
Yeah, but I'm saying the other ones look pretty dope though.
No, I just wanted the tally ones.
I'm gonna try to get some of the other one.
all right, you guys want to roll without Vargas?
Yeah,
Anybody want to lead this one?
You mean to
gotta wait
start
for
it
Liz
off?
now. Yeah, because it's gonna go into the. I'm gonna pull it out and clip it into another show. So if not, I can do it. You're gonna get yourself
for it.
an image back up there, Steve.
yeah. Give me 1 second. Hold on. Give me like 1 second. Hold on. I'm about to post it. Hold on.
You got a bad haircut coming up.
It's a Guy Garner. Come on.
Perfect.
Hold on. Wait. Give me 1 more second here.
Good grief.
All right. All right. Let's go.
I'm a gay
We good now.
We gotta wait for Liz.
Back in a sec.
Say no to crack. I wonder how many people are gonna want to watch that. This would be great for the show.
Hey, if they don't like Cartman, they don't belong to watch this show, right?
Yeah, and besides, that's not far off from Sanchez as it is anyway.
Hey, I'm Big Boner, right? Calm down.
Yeah.
Hey, asshole. I'm Big Down.
I'm Big Bone. No, Kitty. That's my papa.
No, kids, that's a damage, kitty. Oh man, they're having a cat orgy.
I can't believe it's still running, man. It's still good, huh?
Yeah, fuck, dude. Those pandemic
Well, as long as the
episodes were
world's shitty,
fantastic.
South Park will have
Yeah.
a place.
those those episodes were great. The post-pandemic episode was great. And the world's crazy, man. And the way they make those episodes too, on how fast they shit them out, it's wild.
Well, it's minimal work, right?
Nah, dude, they really bust their ass to get these episodes out.
No, but what I'm saying is like the animation is easy to do, so it doesn't take much on that end.
Oh yeah.
Well, I mean, compared to other animation, but it is still involved though.
Sure, but it's not like doing an episode of The Simpsons or something like that.
No, I don't think so.
It takes them 9 months to make an episode of The Simpsons, I heard. Something
9
absurd
months?
because they have to like have it drawn out in I think it's Japan or China, somewhere that they draw all the animation.
Wow. But they must be
Something.
working on several episodes concurrently,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, that's for a
I
full
was gonna say,
season.
how's the math
Yes.
work on
That's
that?
for a full season.
9 months for a whole season.
Yeah.
Man, I was trying to find a way where I could control Steve's picture, but I even snatched an actual picture of him off of Facebook that I was going to put there,
Oh,
but I can't do it.
marvelous.
No, it does. It takes the animators 6 months to do an episode of The Simpsons
Damn.
because
One
they're still
episode?
hand drawn and they're not done by computers. Where South Park, it takes them 5 days to make an episode because they use the computers for everything.
Yeah, and most of the voices are by Trey Parker and Matt Stone, right?
Yeah.
My favorite one is still the one where they take Chef's voice from all the episodes.
Oh, I want to make love to your children. That's after Chris Isaac, or what's his name? Isaac Hayes got offended after they did the what do you call it? The Scientology episode
Yeah.
that he did that, and he cut ties with them, so they just used his
They-
voice from every single episode.
And he died like what?
And
less
they
than
killed
2
him,
years
right?
later or something. He
Yeah.
died soon after though too, right?
Yes.
He's like, I want to make love to the children. It didn't even match. It was fucking hilarious. Those guys are awesome. I don't catch them anymore.
Yeah,
I don't have cable anymore.
you would figure that people would understand that if you object to it, you're only going to make it worse. You know what I mean? Like if they want to make fun of something, you just like let it fly. But if you get in there and get all huffy and object to it, then they're going to do a second episode twice as bad.
Yeah.
So I'm saying, man, never balk, never apologize. Just let it ride.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jose made it back before Liz. Trip out on that.
wow.
Kick ass.
Let me see what she's doing. Give me 1 sec.
There you go. Why? How hard was it to put your own picture up there, Steve?
Meat watch. Oh, screw it, go.
I like me wanted Master Shake.
I bet you do.
We'll be back in just a sec.
Super. You start thinking about. Jose,
That's a
we
dope
gotta-
shirt, Jose.
Thank you. It's Black Adam.
I like it. I had one like, a long time ago though.
What happened to it?
It's got old.
He
I
said
want
Shazam, and it went.
I want what's his name? To make another to make more to make another set.
What? Oh shit, here it goes. Fuck yeah. Lego!
buddy.
Yeah!
Hey, it's
What?
Chef here, just dropping in real quick. Wanted to let y'all know.
Oh my God! Is he in the shower?
Oh, what the hell?
He's a psychopath, dude. That's his
You heard
only
us
time
talking
away, dude. That's his only time he gets away.
Wow.
He heard us talking about haircuts, and he said, "Hey."
Hey.
Hey now.
All right, let's get it
Good.
started.
Fucking Lego.
We're going to be talking about right now, right here, the worst haircuts in all of comicdom. So we've been doing this deal now for this is the second week where we talk about some our top 10, top 5, top 20, however far we go, items in a subject. Last time we were talking about Batman villains, and it ended up dividing into two lanes, obscure Batman villains and regular Batman villains, or powerful Batman villains, or however you want to put it. And if you want to check that show out, look at the playlist for the top stuff. But now we're going to talk about the horrible superhero haircuts. And I know everybody has had a chance to stew on this for the last week. So who's got somebody that they want to start it off with? Anybody?
I'll
Go for it, Josh.
All right. I want to throw out there somebody that ought to be obvious to everybody, and that is Dr. Otto Octavius. That fool's worst haircuts ever. It's a total villain haircut.
It's like if Mo from the Three Stooges became a villain.
Oh, yeah, except he didn't comb his hair. It's terrible.
Awesome.
That's
Dude.
a great one.
What about Legion, dude?
Yeah. Depends on who draws him.
That thing from like who's the dude from House Party that had
Oh,
that
Kid and Play.
Can't play.
kid to play? Oh man, dude.
Oh, that'll be great. I remember those guys dancing.
Yeah,
What
Legion
about,
didn't dance though.
They would jump over their foot.
What about long shot from the X-Men?
Yeah.
It
For
was
sure.
like was it curly? So he was like
That was
part
like
Amish.
Hair, and then it was all
They had the Amish sideburns, mullet in the back, and perm on top.
Terrible.
fuck.
Anyone who tried to copy Wolverine too, dude. Come on.
Oh, that was
Yeah.
practically half of the fucking Rob Liefeld creations, in
Right?
Or Extreme Studios.
Don't
Well,
ever
I
talk
mean-
bad about Extreme Studios, all right?
As long as you're
Shut up, Sanchez. Get out of here with your like full print runs
He
of
found a good he found a
young
good
blood.
Octavius though. That's a good one.
as long as you're talking about Wolverine, I think he ought to be on the list
Yeah,
because
Sam Keith.
Sam Keith's version of
You
Wolverine
didn't even let me have my chance. That was my
looks like friggin' Pippi Longstocking.
Get outta
It's
here, you
ridiculous.
fucking-
Can we pull up? Can we pull it up?
He had
Let's pull up.
he had like the little like
I can pull it out. Let me see.
little hair thingy.
Yeah,
thingy
there's one where
wings.
there's one where he's maskless. Look for the maskless Wolverine by Sam Keith. It's
Sam
terrible.
Yep,
Keith.
on the Marvel Comics Presents. He always had that like
You know what's
they look like little horns. on the top of his
oh,
head.
that's right. He looked like the governor from Jim Carrey's
Yeah.
How the Grinch Stole Christmas.
Yeah,
He looked
he's
like a
Who.
Whoville. Oh my god, did you find it?
Oh yeah, they're pretty bad.
There's
This
one
one,
where he's like standing
That's the
against
one
like a
right
blue
there.
sky.
That's
You
that
know
one
what's
right
wild
there.
though? You know what's wild? That cover sold for like $15,000.
Dude, I love Sam Keith's art, man.
Dude, same, man. I wish he's one of those guys that they can get to come out to a convention. I'm
He
there.
was he
Him
was
and
there
Bart
last year
Sears.
at Torpedo Con. I mean at Torpedo. He was doing
He's gonna be there
sketches,
this year.
No, he was there last year, like in October of last year. He was doing sketches too.
I did not hear about that. That's wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you have to you have to have been a groupie for System of a Down to even get into fucking Torpedo.
No, you could you just have to pay a lot of money to get that shit though.
Yeah, $30 for that book. Damn.
Crazy.
Blood Wolf.
That was
You know-
Yeah.
Jeez, look at that hairdo.
Kinda-
Blood Wolf.
Anything from the
Yeah, baby. Extreme hair.
Yeah, it's an extreme ripoff, is what it is.
I love this.
Remember, we we're talking about all that
anyone?
trash Steve owns.
Well, geez, I can't believe that Steve hasn't said his one. With good old Guy Gardner.
Hey, that's a beautiful haircut right there.
He's
Okay.
got the same problem that Otto Octavius does.
That's a
Also,
full
They
haircut.
have the same barber. And
Yeah, that's
Sector,
also-
what the hell sector are we in?
Same
That's a
barber.
gorgeous haircut.
Uh-huh.
They don't even have a barber. They put a bowl on their head and just trim out the sides. That's pretty much it.
It's like the dude's version of the Dorothy Hamill haircut. That's like what they would give girls when I was like 10. Or not even 10, when I was like 8, that was like the style haircut for girls. The Dorothy Hamill. That's what Guy Gardner and Otto have.
Oh, I got one for girls, and we were talking about obscure Batman villains last week. What about Magpie?
Magpie.
So I found this article, the worst haircuts ever sported by superheroes.
So what
It's-
about Superman when he came back from the dead? The
Yeah,
nice
they have
long
that on there.
Mullet Man.
That's on the
mullet man,
list.
baby.
So we've already got Shatterstar here.
Look at
We've
the
already
flock of
got
hair.
Shatterstar here.
Yeah,
The braids. Look, he's got braids right
He's got
here.
the Amish sideburns with the
that's
ponytail.
a good Raw Liefeld character right there, baby.
What's the Youngblood version of him?
I forgot the main character. I forgot what it is. The name.
Danger
And
in
the-
front, party in the back.
Oh,
There
look
you
at that.
go.
That's hardcore 90s right there.
Oh, there's
Long
Long
shot
Shot.
There's
Long
loves
shot.
Bon Jovi.
Loves Bon Jovi.
I don't know if it's a worse haircut, but what about Storm's mohawk ears?
Yeah,
No,
that's
she
on
was
the
badass.
list.
Whatever.
Nah, dude.
There we go.
Hey,
He
there you
man.
go.
The bowl cut.
He's technically in comics, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was.
There we
There
go.
you go.
There we go.
There it is.
Superman's mullet.
Mullet
The super
Man.
mullet.
Oh,
there you
Warblade,
Warblade.
baby.
Another
Warblade.
Wildcats.
fresh book.
Yeah, 90s.
Scarlet Witch. Scarlet Witch always had good hair.
Loves volume though. I mean, look at how tall that is.
Well, if we're talking volume, what about Medusa?
Yeah.
She's on the
right?
list too.
Speak of the devil.
There she is.
Boom.
Wow, that
Medusa
Medusa
wears
looks
cousin
horrible.
it.
That's how Kirby created her.
Kirby.
The can
Dawkins.
thinks.
It is Dawkins.
Talking.
Docking.
The crap.
That particular Dawkins looks horrible, but he had a pretty cool mohawk though.
Yeah, there's a weird flock of
Flock
seagulls.
of seagulls.
Oh my gosh.
Jimmy Olsen.
A tail of hair gel.
That's horrible.
That's
Thanks.
Frank Whiteley, isn't it?
Yeah, that is.
Yeah.
That's from the All-Star Superman.
Oh, Namor.
Namor with his like widow's peak thing going
Who
on.
cares, man? That's good stuff.
That looks like Harry
Yeah,
Osborn's
that's
hair.
yeah. Harry,
I
I
was
was gonna
gonna
say
say,
Harry Osborn
okay,
had the
okay,
same
so-
widow's peak going on.
What
So is
about
Black
what
Adam.
about Norman Osborn though too, with the whole
Those
red, and orange?
like what were those?
Yeah.
Cornrows?
Yeah, but he was supposed to have curly hair. It was just cut short.
Starfire Channel's Lady Godiva.
Oh Jesus!
I wonder if the curtains match the pubes.
I don't think you said that right.
No, Isaac said it right. If anybody else said it, we'd be like, but since it was Isaac, it was said right.
Oh my God, that guy-
Sinestro is his fading
Got that
hairline.
hair, bro.
Look at
He's
that
got a-
It could be
fucking bald line.
Sinestro. We'll make you
He's got
Sinestro for
the-
Halloween.
He's got the LeBron James receding hairline.
Yeah.
Sanchez can be Guy
He
Gardner.
has that OG Elon Musk hairdo.
No, hey man, Lionel, it's not a bad haircut. He's a cat. That's like
I was
saying
gonna say-
Chewbacca has a bad haircut.
No, I disagree with Lionel.
So you disagree with Liz or with it being a bad haircut?
No, I disagree with it being a bad haircut. I agree.
Yeah,
with
I think
Liz.
it's dope. I
Yeah.
like his haircut. For
Shouldn't
sure.
be on
Yeah.
the list. That's
What?
like
Ranker
Oh,
doesn't-
here you go,
Come on,
Sanchez.
come on,
Hey,
bro.
I like those.
Come on.
Fabric,
Gambit
fabric
has
mutton
beautiful.
chops.
Gambit has a beautiful hair. Okay, so
I
let's
think-
get that straight.
You know what?
the
This
only
is
thing that's
shocking.
missing from that Gambit one is if he put like one of those like visors that had like the top over, like they always have those. Then the hair comes up over the top of it.
This one's a reach.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a reach. No,
That's a
that I don't.
reach.
Nope. Disagree.
Wonder Woman takes it off. Oh,
I don't know. Dude.
Well,
She looks pretty good
That
in
looks good.
I
That
don't
shit
know.
looks
Yeah.
good on this one.
Ranker doesn't know shit.
I think
Well-
Rankers hates women. And they're supposed to cut their hair.
Hellboy.
But he
Yeah,
has no
got the
Get
hair.
mutton
off of the
chops.
site.
He's got the mutton chops and a little like
But
comic
it
book
works.
shop owner who has no more hair that's holding on for dear life.
Is it
That's-
samurai?
it's like Reggie
man
from what was the Phantasm?
Oh yeah.
Uh,
Storm's
Storm.
Mohawk.
I think
I
that
like
looks
Storm's
dope.
Mohawk.
Nah.
it's an ant for me.
See, I was gonna say this. Yeah, that when Magneto used to have the long flowing
I
hair.
went by Joseph.
Yeah,
what-
whatever.
What's wrong with that flowing hair?
He looks
Looking
like he should be in a
Radio.
flat in a Fabio novel.
That
Yeah.
looks like good. That looks like good hair right there.
Hercules.
What's wrong with
Hercules
Hercules' hair?
Hercules, Hercules, Hercules.
No, Ranker doesn't like men who are masculine. So
Callisto.
Callisto.
meh.
But that doesn't
There's
look
all
that
Speaking
bad,
of
though.
Star Trek: The Next Generation, she looks like Natasha Yar there.
Kind of,
Yeah.
yeah.
But it
What?
Booster Gold.
Another one of my
Oh.
favorites. What is this?
uh
I
Ranker
think
I
they
hates
disagree.
didn't have
everything.
like Profit in there or any of those dudes.
yeah,
Ranker
I don't
hates
think
them.
Ranker doesn't do shit.
Ghost
What?
Rider.
Ghost Rider.
Oh no, that's
Yeah, get off of
blasphemy.
Now they're
That's blasphemy. All right.
Yeah,
well,
Ranker sucks. Get off of this.
gave
website.
them like 10 minutes of fame. Gave them 10 minutes of free
Ranker
advertising.
doesn't know shit.
So I got a few more.
Go for it.
Oh, do
When-
tell, honey.
When we're speaking of women, there's one lady whose haircut always bothered the hell out of me, and it's bothered me for like 30 years, and that's Tank Girl.
Yeah, I don't like her hair either.
Tank Girl has crap hair.
Yeah.
But okay, but why? Is it just because it's a girl with a weird like shaved head mohawk, pink hair thing?
It's
or,
like shaved like in different parts, like crops of hair like in different
or
spots
do you
coming
just
out
not
and
like
stuff.
Lori Petty?
That too.
So
I have my cake and eat it too on that one. And I think everybody forgets just how awful Yondu's hair actually is,
mm,
because we've gotten the new version of it where it's like some kind of like bionic
Mohawk.
piece that's like into his head, but like original Yondu, that friggin' 7-foot mohawk is retarded.
that's a lot of moves. Yeah, but he's
Differently
out like
abled.
at 0G, so gravity doesn't have an effect on
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
It just like
yeah.
floats up like normal.
And then let's also not forget Doug Locke from New Mutants, right?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. You did the research, is
So,
it right?
Doug Locke's hair is like frizzed out in every direction.
Yeah,
I
but
know
he's
he's
part
part like
robot.
cyborg or whatever. It still looks like crap.
Yeah, I
But
agree.
the thing, Warlock's
it's a-
hair looks bad.
It's a terrible character
Ow.
design. So somebody who was doing editing at Marvel should have told him back to the drawing board, son.
Well, you can say the same thing. Well, people could say the same thing about Bishop with his original long hair.
He had a perm.
Yeah. perm.
That was appropriate.
it's not appropriate.
Oh man, that's funny.
So those were my 5.
At some point, Tony Stark too, when he was rocking the whole mullet thing. Anybody who rocked the mullet, really.
Man,
Yeah,
it was
So everybody,
No,
Yeah.
Captain America never rocked a mullet.
He didn't.
Yeah, he
Are you
did.
sure?
Positive. Steve Rogers has always been the classic cut, man.
Oh
I
no.
think
1940s
Liefeld drew
America.
him
America!
Oh.
Liefeld drew him with the mullet.
Liefeld is a hack, so that's why.
Liefeld drew him with tits, not with a mullet.
Oh, wrong one.
Wasn't
With
he
that
didn't draw him with
big-ass
tits? He
neck.
drew him deformed.
That big old body.
Itty bitty
Super
waist and a big behind. Oof.
The super soldier serum gave him a deformity instead of extra strength.
Did MODOK have hair?
Gave him a dodonka-donk.
Did MODOK have hair? I can't remember.
MODOK had that weird ass hair too. It's kind of like a square that came down like a long.
Oh yeah, he had a bowl cut too.
Yeah, there you go. You know what I'm thinking about? I'm thinking about Mojo.
Oh
Yeah,
no, Mojo,
Mojo.
no Mojo, it's circuitry.
Okay.
I only have one, and it's the only one we need.
Guy Gardner.
That's right.
Don't you dare talk bad about that guy.
Top
He
of
look-
the list.
It looks like they caught him like mid fart in that picture. He's like, oh.
He's like,
So
oi.
it.
Mm.
It. He was rocking that weird mullet
Vixen.
ponytail thing.
He rocked that mullet. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh. No, Sanchez, nobody knows what you're saying.
Yeah.
Dick Grayson has a history of bad hair.
What about Adam X?
Oh, extreme, baby. Adam X Extreme. He was awesome.
What is this?
Didn't he also have like dreads and long hair at the same time?
Yep, he did.
Look up Adam X, the Nate. Adam X.
Adam X.
Yeah, well, that's one of my favorite characters.
It would be.
Captain America.
Adam X.
They took our germ back to the pile.
No, that can't be. Oh yeah, that is him. He had like the braids and the
And the hat. He was
long,
wearing always
like
the hat.
blonde hair.
He had the hat on all the time. Oh,
He's
look
There
at
it
that.
is. That's
There it is,
The
baby. Look at that
backward
cover right
hat.
there. Woo!
Get that fool out of here.
Yeah. Look at the one with the, he always wears the cool hats all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
No, again, nobody knows what you're saying. Every time.
Look at that one right there. Nathan, that one, yeah. That one's cool. Yeah. Dangerous.
Jesus.
No, this is my favorite version of Adam X right here. I can't see the screen, so I don't know if you guys can see it.
Let me see.
Is that from the comic book cards, the Marvel cards?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one.
It's so dumb. So
Is
dumb.
Holding
the
the
art on
sword
that?
like a guitar.
Yeah. What the hell?
Yeah, he's rocking out.
Because he's extreme.
Yeah.
Adam Extreme in the house.
Hey, that's Cyclops' brother, right? Show
I
some
was gonna say,
respect.
aren't they like that's their brother?
Their brother. Yeah, show some respect, guys. All right,
No,
that's
No.
summer. That's the summer generation right there.
no. Get out of here with that.
Yeah, that's his stepbrother.
What are you doing, step bro?
Look at that! Look at that beautiful cover by Tony Daniel right there.
Is that a Scotty Young?
No, that's Tony Daniel.
It's
Oh,
not.
that one right there is
No.
Tony Daniel right there. That cover.
What about TV show movie Hawkeye? With his got it all like shaved on the side and
Oh, that was Ronin, right? And that was
Hawkeye, Ronin Hawkeye.
Well, Jeremy Renner's a weird looking dude anyway, so
Jeremy Rayner's a weird looking dude.
he is. Like when we got like tons of screen time with him in Hawkeye, you're like, oh, kind of weird looking.
Kind of weird looking guy.
Yeah.
There's a tutorial for you to sport that hair.
Is that like a chick in the picture?
this one. The haircut tutorial.
Yeah.
Might be one of those K-pop stars.
I think I had that haircut.
There's Farrell.
Yeah, that's what that looks like a frohawk. Yeah, it looks like a frohawk.
It's like a fluffy hair mohawk.
Yeah, I had that
What's
haircut.
the difference?
There
No,
we
it's a-
go. Ice, ice, baby.
It's got the same one. I mean, if you just
You know,
take this
this
down a
is
little bit.
more. It's not more like a frohawk, but yeah.
All right. So I don't know if we're gonna go the worst one. My vote goes to Guy Gardner still.
What?
Guy Gardner's bowl cut.
That can't be the worst one from all the stuff that we saw. That can't be the worst one.
Well, what's your nominee for the
It
worst
has to
one?
be one of those extreme studio ones.
Wait, first of all, let's not talk bad about the Extreme Studios, okay?
So we can't do Gambit, can't do any X-Men, we can't do any Extreme, we can't do Guy Gardner, can't do Booster Gold.
We can vote Sanchez off the island and just do
Oh, come on, Liz.
it. Just throwing that out
Come
there.
on.
And then we can put all those people on there because they're all deserving.
I think we need to go, I think we need to go with a classic character, and we should go with Otto Octavius.
I could
That's
go
like
with
the
Otto
worst.
Octavius.
That is a bad haircut.
We could do some rank order voting
Because
though, too.
because by throwing Dr. Octavius under the bus, we are also throwing Guy Gardner under the bus.
Yes, right. Because of the transitive property.
Throw in Gideon too.
They do look the same.
See?
Gideon.
I'm just glad Guy Gardner doesn't have that haircut anymore.
I thought it was
Why?
an
You said it was
Yeah.
glorious.
For that time, it was.
Look, it's either glorious all the time or none of the time.
When I had my hair long, I was about to cut it for like a Halloween costume. Get a bow cut back in the day.
Back in the day.
You
So
should've.
look at
Look at
Gideon.
that hair.
Oh,
Like,
Gideon?
That's pretty special. Domino has a nice Namor vibe going on.
Yeah, Domino had some funky hair back in the day.
And look at and Cables as well.
Cable has a receding hairline.
Yeah, he has the whole receding hairline that goes mohawk, and then like, we still got some back here. Let's keep this all back here.
Bless
Bless
you.
you.
Oh, there you have it. I think we've touched on him. I think Doc Ock is pretty bad. Superman's mullet, that one came up pretty brutal in the consensus.
Oh yeah, that was pretty bad.
Storm's mohawk, that one came up pretty bad in the consensus. I'm still going with Guy Gardner.
Anyone from the Youngblood series?
God damn you.
Not forget that jackass prophet.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
Keep it going. Keep it going.
Let's take a look.
What about Glory trying to be like Medusa?
She was hot.
Would you say Morpheus's
Glory,
dream?
wait, Glory was trying to be Medusa? Wasn't Glory supposed to be Wonder Woman?
No, I'm talking
Yeah.
about the hairdo though.
Oh,
There we
There you
go.
go.
Prophet.
Good prophet.
Yeah, look at that book right there. Look at that cover.
Jeez.
yeah,
Hell
yeah.
yeah.
Somebody come here and look at this.
I think the only people that like that cover is Sanchez and my brother. And even then, I don't think John likes that cover. Because out of all the ones that came out when they did the facsimile for it, that's not the cover he got. He got all the other ones, but not that one.
What the hell, John? What's going on here? Oh, I found the perfect picture that. Oh hell yeah! This is like perfect.
Say it.
Hold on. This is let's see if it fits. It's Josh right here.
Oh.
This is perfect right here. This is right there. Look at that. That's beautiful right there. Can you see it?
Perfect.
And I don't know if you can see it.
Yeah, we can see it.
Yeah, it's not far off. The only thing that's wrong is that there should be a Confederate flag on the hat.
That's a pretty good picture, though. I don't know who drew it, but good artist.
Oh, fun times. All right. Well, there you have it, folks. The worst haircuts in comic history. So we're gonna be trying to think of another top one. This one was kind of all over the place, so
But that's what makes it more fun.
I guess we'll see. We'll see if it gets the gets the views that Batman's did. All 12 of them.
What's next week?
Next week, what do you guys want to do? Anybody got any
Didn't someone say something earlier that sounded pretty good?
non-powered heroes?
Oh yeah, non superheroes with non-powers.
That's pretty good.
That's decent. We got any other ideas? Jose, you were going to say something.
Yeah, I said at one point we should touch on gnarliest deaths in comics.
Oh, okay. That's a good one. That's another good.
Already my mind is flooding with the
Yeah, that's another good one.
Like, damn.
That was another terrible hairdo. Mr.
Yeah, another one of my favorites. Mr. Sinister.
Oh, Mr. Sinister.
What's wrong with Mr. Sinister?
Everything.
Nothing. He's cool.
Everything.
Look how cool. And he has like those big old blue, whatever they are.
Did the Incredible Hulk? Did the Incredible Hulk ever have like a gnarly haircut?
Yeah,
Did
he had like his version of a bull haircut. It was just like
And he also had a
just enough
mullet.
hair on the top flat part of his head for like a long time, and then he also did the mullet for a while.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Dope.
Hulk
Same
rip
thing
hair out.
with his homie Doc Samson too.
Well, yeah, Doc Samson's hair was fucking gnarly too.
Yeah.
It was green. It was every iteration I've seen of Doc Samson is not that bad. It's like kind of like Thor.
It looked pretty bad.
I liked Jose's idea. That was a good one.
Yeah, I like it. It's a really good one.
But it doesn't have to just be comics too. Like we can talk about
In life?
No, it should be comics.
sci-fi franchises. No, I mean it's not just comics, dude. Comics and pop culture. So we can be like aliens, top aliens and alien movies with aliens, top spaceships and outer space movies. Like there can be so many fucking tops.
Well, as I'm saying, you could do one for just comics, one for movies. I mean, you could literally do a bunch of different ones.
I'll get Sanchez in a chat thread for this, so that way when we have homework, He's gonna come into it blind. You still got your same phone line, Sanchez? I know your Mexican ass be going through phone lines faster than fucking.
Yeah, I gotta keep hiding, bro.
The homeless chick from the bus is still looking for him.
Oh yeah, that was scary. That was scary.
When are you gonna give up on Cricket Wireless and get a real fucking company?
He's still stuck with the Obama phone.
Don't hate.
He's got that fucking Zach Morris phone. It's so big you can fucking cook popcorn in it and talk on it.
He goes with the Section 8 wireless.
Damn.
Don't discriminate us poor people.
What are you saying? You're not poor.
Top 10 villain monologues. Let's see, non-powers and unaltered since Josh thinks Cap is non-super powered.
Well, he's technically super powered.
Yeah,
No,
he is.
he's peak human ability. Seriously,
He's limitless.
he has been put to the point of maximum human capacity.
Nobody
Totally
buys your
natural.
bullshit.
I'm just telling you, that's what it is.
So was Jose Canseco and Barry Bonds.
But don't
That's
forget
true.
Marcus Wire.
Touche.
Marvel Wire.
Yeah, but Cap has all of the attributes at once, and not just.
Remember
the
how
hulking
big Mark
bat.
McGuire was? He'd be
Yeah.
holding
Yeah.
the bat.
BS.
He'd be holding the
That dude-
bat.
Lance
Like,
Armstrong.
That dude was huge, man.
the reason why I don't hate on Lance Armstrong is because
You like to
all
ride
those
bikes.
guys. No. All
You
those
like the
guys
ball?
were on drugs. Like it didn't give him an unfair advantage because they were all on drugs.
He only had one ball.
What
Yeah.
movie? What
We
movie?
weren't gonna out you about your romantic times with Lance Armstrong, Steve. But since you know about his balls, tell us more.
Yeah,
What
up
was
close
it?
and personal.
What movie was it that the dude's like, see this? He's like, what is that? He's like, what's that? A golden ball? He's like, yeah, it's Lance Armstrong's ball. I got it gold. He's like, I just like to stare at it and look and be like, I got that guy's ball. Fucking what movie was it?
The only movie I remember him showing up in was Dodgeball. He shows up in the bar to talk with Vince Vaughn toward the end of the film.
I saw him on Joe Rogan's Experience a couple years back, and it was pretty interesting. I think it's a shame the way that all went down. It's too bad.
Well, I think the frogs were just tired of losing to him, so they found a way to oust him.
Yeah, the problem was that, like I said, the problem was that they were all on the same. They were all on the same shit too. So the difference between him and them is he was able to pull it off with one ball, like Steve said. It was just huge. That's a good haircut, Steve.
It was in Ted, Isaac.
Was it Ted?
Yeah, I just found it.
Yeah.
It was Joe McHale, and he takes him up to his mansion, and he's like, "See that? Lance Armstrong's ball, golden ball."
Joe McHale's funny.
Yeah, he is. He always plays the douchiest guy, but he does it
Biggest
so well.
dickhead.
Yeah, a bunch of those guys were on drugs. The one that would bum me out the most was that was on drugs was fucking Roger Clemens, dude, because he was a badass pitcher, man. I had such an awesome baseball card collection that all got destroyed by those guys and their drugs.
Did they lose their value after they were tested
Oh,
positive?
Yeah.
Really?
They would. Not only did they lose their value, but the whole, I want to say from like the guys from like mid 80s until the early 2000s. So like the whole time that I was buying fucking cards, they all got wiped out. If you had cards that are older than that, so it would be the equivalent of like the
You
Bronze
got
Age
all-
of comics.
You got all image stuff now.
It's coming back, baby.
All
It's coming back.
exclusives.
Only in your mind,
It's getting hot again.
not the image that you collect.
Yeah. Getting hot.
No,
Getting hot. I need them all.
we've already established that after last night's conversation that Sanchez is probably the one that owns most of the print runs for. He just keeps buying them when he sees them.
Keeping
Over
them
a
alive.
million.
This comic because somebody needs it to fill in their gap in their collection. Oh, I know just the guy. He's got 50 of them.
Oh man, most of that went to what do you call it? Insulation.
He's sewn them all together to make like a little blanket that he
This
cuddles
is,
up with at night.
This is me inside right now while you're talking all this shit about Wildcats. This is me screaming right now, like,
Like
Oh
your
my-
dick's burning off.
yeah.
you. All right, cool cats and kittens. It's 11 o'clock.
All right. We'll be in touch this week. We'll have our show. We'll have our topic for next time.
Look at that. You
Yeah.
can't beat that. You can't beat that cover right there. Like how that's beautiful.
You could just put all the original characters in there, so you could have
Yeah.
Hulk and
Hulk,
Psylocke.
Psylocke,
That's
Puck,
beautiful.
you know,
Hey, there's nobody like Grifter.
Cyclops.
Yeah, Cyclops
I-
mixed with Captain America or Cyclops and Gambit
You can't.
rolled into
Grifter,
one.
Grifter's just a mix of the Punisher and Gambit.
He's number one though. Grifter's
And what
number
about Cyberblade?
You mean
no,
Lady Deathstroke?
Cyblade is that's a different team. That's
Brother
Top Cow.
Deathstroke.
Who's
That's
the
Top
dude?
Cow.
All the same.
But was it it was the that's Wildcats. It was the Youngblood one that we recast in their original characters.
yeah.
Dead.
That would be worth something. That would be worth doing something with for sure.
And Hawkeye and Thing. Yeah, put that up there. We'll put the real characters in there.
All right, guys. Looking forward to seeing Comic Cave on Wednesday.
Jeez.
See you guys
2
soon.
weeks. Everybody can see Comic Cave live on WonderCon if you guys see it. If you guys are at WonderCon, and you guys can see Liz and everybody else.
Oh, Comic Cave Live. You guys are gonna do a live one?
For sure.
No, I'm just talking about like
live in person, man?
Live in
Oh.
person.
Roll
I'm just
deep.
walking around. No,
We
like,
roll
live.
deep.
Fuzzy.
Let me know if
Comic
you want a Comic
Cave.
Cave shirt. We can stitch a couple together for you.
I'll wear my Comic Cave shirt.
Haha.
We'll have
Jose,
to like
will you wear yours?
color coordinate what day.
We roll deep.
Well, if there was a race.
Fuzzy
comic
says he's gonna have like a
shirt-
big boom box and we're just gonna be walking in all
Yeah, we're willing to put some Ray shirts together. We just need to get those.
If there was a
styles.
race shirt, I would wear a race shirt.
Yeah, we'll get you the new logo. 'Cause we have a new one That
Raise
were
my
you.
ghoul.
that we're using. There you go.
That'd be cool to do a crossover with that one. We'll tell Lego. Wait till he's out of the shower. All right,
Yeah.
y'all. Till next week.
Good night.
Good night.